Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Morgan Dollar Mondays with Massabesic Gold and Silver. Today I have this beautiful 1879 to show you, and I'm already lost in the colors. It's so beautiful. Anyway, you got to snap out of it. I am Dean with Massabesic Gold and Silver. If this is the first time you're joining us, well, a special welcome to you. I hope you consider liking and subscribing to our channel. And for the rest of you who keep coming back each week and who have already subscribed, truly, truly, I appreciate you. You have no idea how much I really am grateful for your viewership. Here it is. This is a beautiful 1879. The colors on this coin I am really digging. I really like this look. Overall, I know toning is not for everybody, but for me, I really enjoy it. I did pay a little bit of money over, about $120 over what this coin is probably really worth. But again, I really, yeah, I'm already getting lost again. This is going to be me later on in life. I'm just going to be just staring at coins in my senile years. Anyway, but really today what I wanted to focus in on is how easy it is to, overlook things on coins. So these are actually lower grade mint state coins that we're looking at here. So meaning MS60, MS61, MS62, maybe MS63. So I want you to use your trained eyes to try to guess the mintages on these coins. This first one here, just taking a look, we're just going to be, not so much using a loop, just kind of looking at it, surveying the coin here to see the overall look of it, to kind of gauge, where you think this falls. Is it MS60? Is it MS61? Is it MS62? I don't want to lead you here, but it's going to be one of those three. Okay, take a quick mental note because this coin is mint state 61. This is a nice example, of a common date coin. Let's grab our other example here. We're going to start with the reverse since we started with the reverse of our first coin. So this is a 1896, also from the Philadelphia Mint. This is a little bit nicer, but I don't want to lead you or mislead you. So I want you just to kind of be looking at this coin and trying to gauge where this is. Is it mint state 60, 61, 62, 63? Is it a plus? Is it a 62 plus? Is it a 63 plus? What is this? So this is just another nice example of a common date coin. You can see here, well, again, I don't really want to lead you. I just want you to survey the coin while I'm kind of turning it here. You will notice that this has a very bright luster. It's really, really nice, actually. I really like the luster of this coin. Not that I don't like my toned coin. Obviously, I do, since I paid a little bit more for it. But this is a really beautiful coin. And this is a mint state 62. So for those of you who guessed that, we're going to go a little bit deeper. For those of you who are scratching your heads on if this is a 61, how is that a 62? Well, we're going to, like I said, we're going to go a little bit deeper here. So let's take our loop and start looking at this MS61 close up. So this 1879 Philadelphia, you can see here there are a lot of contact marks on Liberty's face. Some in the fields, but a little bit behind her head here. But you can see a lot in the hair. You can see a lot above the date there. You can see a lot on the neck, the cheek, in the fields in front of Liberty's face, along the ear, in the hair, as I said. It just seems like these contact marks are just everywhere. Even on this beautiful reverse, you can see here as we get closer, there are some large, large contact marks, which brings that grade down to that mint state 61. I'm not arguing grade here. I think this is appropriately graded. I just really enjoyed the toning. I did not have a really good example of an MS61 in my collection here at Massabesic Gold and Silver, so I thought this would be a great one. So it had the toning. Great example of an MS61, so here it is. But you can really see here that there are quite a few contact marks here on the reverse, especially right here on the eagle. Yikes, look at this right on the breast and leg. Quite a few just going right across the eagle itself. So again, I really like this coin. I think it's a solid MS61. For those of you who guessed an MS61, bravo. For this one here, let's do a little comparison. You're going to notice, well, wait a second. This is a 62. This is 61. The fields on the 62 seem to be a lot more open, a lot less contact marks on Liberty. The field behind Liberty's head on the MS62 coin, the 1896, is wide open. Why is this being labeled an MS62 and not an MS63? A nice choice grade. Well, we're going to take a closer look here. And you're going to see some contact marks right off on the cheek in the fields, but not as much as that 61. But look along the rim here. I want you to focus really on the rim of this coin because yes, the fields does not have a lot of contact marks, but look at the rim on this coin. There are lots and lots of large contact marks along this rim. And I think a lot of people forget that the rim of the coin is absolutely part of the coin. So look at all of these marks here. Again, as we kind of look at the fields here and Liberty's cheek, the marks are pretty big, but they're not really, really bad. The fields here around Liberty are wide open. Very few contact marks on Liberty's hair and rest of her head. And again, in the contact marks in the fields are relatively small. But again, looking at the rim here, this is on the reverse, there are more large contact marks on the rim. And I personally think that's what brought this coin down into that MS62 rather than that MS63. A couple more up here on this rim. Again, looking at the fields, the near the eagle, relatively wide open, nothing too distracting. The eagle itself, there doesn't seem to be any marks. Again, the luster looks fantastic. The reverse of this coin looks fantastic. But again, look at these contact marks. These are large, large marks along the rim on both sides of this coin. And that's one of the reasons why I think this coin got dropped down into the MS62 grade by CACG. This is why I wanted to show you these coins today, because these are on the lower end of mint state. So, I think a lot of people might see that 1896 MS62 and think that it really is an MS63. What I'm showing you now is another 1896. This is a beautiful coin. For those of you who have watched Morgan Dollar Mondays before, you will recognize this coin. This is a PCGS graded Mint State 65 with the CAC approval. And I know it's kind of, why are we comparing these? Well, I just want to show you here, the contact marks on the MS65 compared to the contact marks of the MS62, the fields, the luster, everything. You'll see the contact marks on the MS65 are pretty large, not as frequent as the MS62, but still, you'll see the fields are relatively the same. They're fairly wide open here. You'll see that the luster is quite nice. Truthfully, the luster on the MS62 seems a lot more flashier than the gem grade. And then let's look at the reverse before we get any closer here. Again, you'll see the luster seems to be quite nice on both coins, but again, a little bit more flashier in the 62. And you'll see that the contact marks of both coins seem to match up in the sense that, there's very few in the fields on both coins. But with that said, as we get closer to the MS62, we start to see those larger contact marks along the rim, and that again is why I really think that that's what brings that down so much in grade. Let's take a closer look at the MS65 while we have it out, just so you can kind of see here, especially along the edge here along the rim of the coin. You'll see that this edge this rim is quite nice. If I can get this to focus, here we go. You'll see there's none of those big marks like we have on that MS62. And that's why I wanted to make this video today. I wanted to talk about lower grades, and I wanted to talk about the fact that, you really have to look at the whole coin, especially if it's raw, so that you can really make a good a good assessment of the coin that you're going to buy, especially if it's raw. I bought the MS62 because I thought it looks the great MS62. Again, I didn't have a good example of an MS62 in my collection here at Massabesic Gold and Silver, so I wanted to do that. And I think I chose wisely. I think it's a beautiful looking coin for a mint state 62. Anyway, I hope this video has been helpful. I hope it hasn't confused you. I just wanted to show that you got to really look at the whole coin. And yeah, here I am again. I guess got to look at this coin one more time before I end the video. This is going to be me, when I'm older with grandkids. They're going to be like, "Hey, where's Papa Dean?" And it's going to be me over in a corner somewhere just turning coins in the light. I don't know, maybe not, but this is definitely one that I keep on just enjoying looking at over and over and over again. So yeah, that's my problem. That's not your problem. But look at the colors. It's beautiful, right? I don't know if it was worth the $120 more, but hey, to me, I enjoy it. So I'll continue to enjoy it. Anyway, well, thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you keep coming back for Morgan Dollar Mondays. Every Monday we discuss Morgans. And until we meet again, everybody, stay safe and continue to enjoy.